Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more Castle Story. Meet me back in our world where last time we have successfully managed to fend off a few more waves of attacks. Now today what I want to be doing is continuing on with the completion of this little project here, which is the guard tower, which is going to allow a couple of archers to face and shoot onto this wall, i.e. crossfire, which is I think going to be the next aim of my defences. Which in my mind seems like a very good idea, and everyone seems to think that's a good idea as well, so that's what we're going with. It hasn't hurt us yet, so that's fine. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a bit of wood production going now. We've also got a few more squares of stockpile over here, which is incredibly useful. I think I might even start building another stockpile maybe over here. Maybe not, I'm not sure yet. It seems like we're doing fine for wood and everything so far, so I think what we might do is we might take... Oh, that is not what we wanted. We might take this guy off of this task and put him on structure, which seems like a good idea. Right, so that's that done. This is now almost complete, which means that we can start thinking about bringing Nad here up to this. So let's do that, shall we? And I think what I might do is I might put a torch up here just to make it look a bit nicer. So what's going to happen is Nad's going to be here and the other person is going to be on this side. Now this is going to give them a good view of the guys coming from here. So it's almost like a front wave defense. And then if they actually manage to get to the wall, then these guys will mop them up. And if they actually get to the wall as well, these guys can also fire onto them. So it's pretty good all the way round. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So we're going to need a second archer. So let's get one of these guys going. Momo. Alright, we're going to get Barbear over here actually. It looks like we've got 6 minutes until this next thing, which is absolutely fine. So we're going to do that. And we are also going to see if we can construct a lantern. We're going to put it... It's a shame because we're not going to be able to centre this, which is going to be a bit of a shit thing, but that's fine. I suppose we'll just bung it there. Seems like a good idea. Right, Ecto and Runo, get out of here, please. Right, so this task here, we're going to get Zeus to come back here, poor old Zeus, and we're going to put down a brick there because this also needs to... We need to get rid of the problem of having not flat ground, because that's not going to help, and we're also going to put a brick here. Right, so that's good. Right, so Ecto go on that. We're also going to get Runo on this again. We're going to move Barbear just slightly out of the way. And in fact, before we start building the wall, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and focus on getting this light up here. I'm not sure if we've actually got enough niter. Actually, I think that should be enough niter. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. Oh my god, what are they doing? I love it when it glitches like that. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, so Gable Bogo is currently doing this. And then we are going to fill up this big gap in the wall, which I'm feeling like we're not going to have enough time to do before the next wave. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Zeus, good old Zeus, back down here. Runo is currently not doing anything. I'm not really sure... Oh, it's because there's nothing to do. Right, well, that would probably be why, wouldn't it? Okay, so where's our guy bringing the niter? I think... Doesn't look like anyone's actually bringing any. Which is a bit... shit. Oh, unless it's actually Gable Bogo. Yeah, he's still making the stone base for this. Okay, that's fair enough then. In terms of these other walls, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start construction after the next wave of our second tower. I think the wall that's most open is perhaps this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a tower right on the edge of the island here, just to try and avoid the Corruptrons, or whatever they're called, I can't even remember, pathfinding into it and attacking it before they get to the wall. Because that's the problem. If you start obstructing the... is that what they're called, Corruptrons? I can't even remember, to be honest. That's quite sad. Yeah, if they start getting in the way, then obviously that is not a good thing. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start destroying this wall, like so. So let's get them breaking this down, if possible, like this. I'm also going to get this gone. There we go, perfect, and like that. Right, so once these bricks are gone, these guys are not coming down, but also things that aren't going to go up there. And that is fine in my opinion. So this wall should now be one of our stronger fortifications, I would like to think, although I'm not completely convinced. What I might do, just as a second line of defence, I might even put a tower in the future over here, just to sort of give a bit of inner defence as well, in case we start getting some properly difficult foes. But I think this should be okay. Okay, can we get rid of this? Oh, God, no. Right. Okay, so that's fine. So now, what we need these guys to do... No, don't do that. God, Jesus Christ. Okay, these guys here. Get back in the wall. Do something useful, yes? Right. Zeus, come back. We're going to set you here. And then... Oh, this task's disappeared because I took everyone off of it. Okay, well that's fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to patch up this wall. So let's do this. Right, so place block. And we're going to put one there, one there, one there. So let's get them to do that right now. In fact, I might get them to just do this front layer first, just because I'm slightly concerned about the pathfinding in this game, because it's not particularly the best. But that's fine. These guys are going to be absolutely brilliant. Nad, defend your position. Barbear, also defend your position. Just thought it'd be kind to give them a bit of a light. And I think the lights in this game look really cool anyway. So that's like the furthest north watchtower. Very nice indeed. Right, so Luby, Ecto and what's your face? So we're going to bring you here. We're also going to keep Poros probably on this corner, because he's going to defend the staircase and the door sort of thing. I doubt anything's going to come round this way, to be honest. This wall is too thick, but that's fine. Okay, Planche. Is he actually doing anything, Planche? It seems like they all go and chill on the wall for some reason. They're just having a little look over the battlefield. As you do. Oh god, that lag. What the hell? What the hell, game? If I'm not mistaken, they're not going to be able to get to this point, are they? Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring these two guys off of this, and instead we're going to put down 2 blocks here first, then 2 here, like this. Right, okay, so Runo, you can now get back on this, and Gable, I think we're just going to put you straight on that as well, my friend. And then this should be done. Or at least for the time being. We're probably going to have to shore this up in the future, but I'm getting pretty happy with this. And I think once we put the 3 little sort of sub-towers on each side of these 2 walls as well, what we're probably going to do is we're going to start thinking about doubling up our defences on the inside, and then after that I think we're pretty much set. I think you could probably start making like dividers of walls and things, but I don't know how that would exactly work, but I think that's what we're probably going to go for. So there's my plan. If you don't like it, then, well, tough shit, because that's what I'm going with. Right, so we're going to put the top layer on here, like so, and then after that we should be fine and dandy. Now, if their pathfinding allows it, they should walk up the stairs here, which it looks like they're going to. And the good thing now is, well, now that we've got all 3 of these walls up, it means that we can let our workers carry on working whilst this is happening, which is absolutely perfect. I'm interested to see how this wall actually goes. I'd like to think it goes well. So these guys are instantly shooting already, which is good. I'd like to think there's not going to be a problem. And look, it's working already. These guys are shooting onto the wall, which is exactly what we're looking for. On this wall, this is just like so ridiculously good anyway. God, they're actually sniping across the map as well, which is good to see. That wall is actually not getting any action at all. But here we go. I don't think they're going to get through over here. Seems like they're focusing more on these 2 walls. Oh no, here comes a wave over here. There's only 5 of them left. Now I'm slightly concerned about this wall, I'm not going to lie. So we've got the same sort of problem here, haven't we? Where when they go down in that hole, they take a little while to spot them. Come on. There's one right there, what are you doing? Okay, right, so we've identified a problem. Oh god! Oh god, that was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Right, so that's definitely a problem. This over here, for some reason they're just dumping their rubbish over this side. Right, so we're going to need some fortifications here, aren't we? So, let's bring these guys over here. We're going to start fixing the epic wall. And I think what we're going to do actually is make the most of this sort of rest time. And we are going to get these guys over here to start digging. But first we need to actually create one of these tasks, which I completely forgot how to do just then, which is fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig this out. So start digging this, if pos. Right, 2 of you on there. We also need this guy over here. Ecto. I like this as a plan. Apparently this wall is no longer good enough. which was a bit strange. I think we could probably fix it by just putting the flat bricks along the bottom, which I think I might do anyway, just for the rest of the wall. But for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to dig through, take advantage of this, and build our second tower over here. This wall seems like less of an issue right now, so I think we're just going to focus over here. Right, so these guys now are probably going to need to start digging this out here and here as well, and then we can start building our position, which I think we're probably going to do here. Now, the AI shouldn't view these as an obstruction to their path to the crystal. I'm not sure if that's going to be completely true, but I'm going to go with it. I think this should be fine. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put down the entire build order for this, and then we are going to pretty much put some archers on top of it and hope that it works. Because that's how this game works, apparently. Archers are the key, in my opinion. Right, so they're going to start doing that. Hopefully they use logic and start at the bottom. Might not happen, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some stairs up here, like so. Put a brick here, and then some more stairs, and they should be able to build all of that on their own. Right, wonderful. We've got plenty of bricks. I mean, look at the amount of bricks here. Luby, are you actually doing anything? Might as well put you on this task as well if you're not doing anything. And aside from that, I'm pretty happy with this wall. I think we could do with making it one thicker over here, but I think, to be honest, we're pretty much set. So this guy's Zeus is going to have to come over here for the time being, because I'm not confident over here. This wall is absolutely fine, so we can take him away from there. And we should have enough now for another set of archers. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these guys to do their thing. I think 4 on this task. 4 on one task is pretty good. And as you can see, we pretty much don't need any more than 2 workers on this mine at one time anyway, so that's good. And they should be able to build this up in time, I'd like to think anyway. We've got just under 6 minutes to do this. Seems like enough. I mean, we've got 6 minutes to do that, and then we've got a gap in the wall. But I think with Zeus there, and I might even bring over Poros as well, we should be okay. Right, so it seems as though they're doing this in a very illogical manner again, which is a bit of a shame. Unless he's going to go around the back now and do this, and no, okay, they're just building it randomly. I'd like to see maybe some AI changes put in this game. Primarily, obviously, the building. I'd also like to see perhaps some sort of AI to tell these guys to place blocks from the lowest point available first. I think that would possibly be a good idea, just because then it would stop a lot of the building glitches and bugs that you get with this. But that's fine. I mean, as I say, the game is in early development, so it's to be expected. Right, okay, this should be done. I would like to think it'd be done anyway. Of course, what we could do is make this wall thicker on the front here, and that would resolve the gap problem anyway. What we could do in the meantime is start putting down some of the prevention methods over here. Maybe... Did someone just die? It sounded like someone died. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so we're going to do this, and what we're going to probably do is we're going to put... It doesn't look as if we can put one there, which means that the Corruptrons can't actually walk there, which is fine. Questioning whether I should put that there or not. I think I'm not going to bother, because I think what's happening is that AI is going for the closest possible bit of the wall, which means that this side is probably quite safe as it is. But for now, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, this is almost done. Almost. And then once this is done, we should see them starting to focus on other areas, which would be very good indeed. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a brick down there as well. We're also going to put a brick perhaps here, just to flatten this area out a bit again. I know it's not completely necessary, but I think I might just do it anyway, just for future prevention. And it looks kind of cool, so why not? More bricks everywhere is not a bad thing in the slightest. Okay, right, so we actually lost one of our archers there, which is a big pain in the arse, actually. So we should probably spawn at least one more of these in. What's the name of this one? Tau. Not as in the Warhammer Tau, but Tau in terms of Tau. I don't know what... Is that like some... Just based on my ignorance here, and possibly showing it, isn't Tau spelt like that some sort of Chinese medicine thing or something. Meditation? I don't know. Probably just made that up completely. I'm not very cultured, as you can tell, in that sort of aspect. But that's fine. Right, okay, stop rambling. You're doing fine. This wall, completely brilliant. Quite happy with it. Ba bing bar. And as we saw last episode, I might even put a tower here, because it seems as though they can shoot across these gaps as well, which might be good. And this over here is looking pretty good. It's all nice and flat to avoid that error when the pathfinding happens with the Corruptrons, so that should be good. These guys can get up to the top as well, which is absolutely wonderful. We've got just under 3 minutes now, which should, I would like to think it would be enough for this. At least enough to put the guy on the top. What we're going to do is we're going to put Tau here. We're going to spawn another archer in, because we're going to need at least one more archer for that tower over there. Gil. Poor old Gil! Buy my offers! Or whatever. God, I haven't watched Simpsons for donkey's years. Blimey. I'd very much like to. I love the Treehouse of Horrors episodes. They're my favourite. That's a story for another time. Definitely indeed. Right, and then once these 2 bricks down are here, what we're going to do is we're going to put the guys up there, actually, so probably should spawn in another one. Right, so Gil, get up there, and we're going to see if we can spawn another. We can indeed, actually. That's very quick going. This one's called Maycomb. I was going to say Malcolm, but that's completely inaccurate. So this guy up here, Luby, come over here. You pick up this and come down here. Right, Gil, get up there. Get your ass up the tower. You as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these blocks like this. There we go. So hopefully they should start doing this. It's a bit of a battlefield here, isn't it? Look at the rock on the ground. Right, we've got a minute. I don't think we're going to be able to patch up this wall, but we can give it a damn good go. At least we've got this tower set up. So what we're going to do, Gil is going to go here. So defend here. And Maycomb is probably going to go here. Defend this as well. Right, you two, come back here. Gable, pick that up, you lazy bastard. I also want this to be like this. Right. So now what we're probably going to need is some form of staircase just here so they can access this, which is bloody typical. Unless we take it in stages, actually, this might be a bit of a waste. So let's get rid of that quickly, and this. And they should... Oh, damn it, you idiot. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, God, don't do that. Right, look, we're probably going to be a bit shit here. So we're going to have to accept this as a thing. But that's fine. Yeah, Runo's going to get stuck like an idiot because I told him to do something that's inaccurate. Okay, staircase, go. You, Runo, do this. Zeus... Probably good idea to stand here, my friend. These 2 guys here, you're going to get on this building as well. Right, so we've got another sort of frontline defence over here. Are they attacking this tower? Oh shit, okay, so they're actually attacking this tower, which is kind of unexpected, actually. I wasn't expecting them to do this, but that's interesting. I wonder why they're doing that. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Well, that's fine. So what we want now is for these guys to start building this up here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this as an opportunity to start putting down our second thickness of wall anyway, like so. And then what we're going to do is we are going, if these guys get out of the way, we're going to... Oh, for God's sake, the bloody builders in this game. Get out of the way! Jesus Christ! Oh God, he's going to run all the way round like an idiot. Derp AI. Okay, enough rage on this game. I think this is probably a good place to end it. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please feel free to leave your support in the comment section below. Also, leave your can't speak, I'm so angry. Leave your support in terms of ratings as well, because those particularly help me know whether you want to see more. God, I think I'm having a seizure. Goodbye. Awkward, awkward goodbye. Awkward.